We have a continuing series on this channel, which is 5 great covers of, which I have had a great time with so far. I think you've had a really good time with.
I've had a riot with it.
And, you know, we both kind of do artists that we both lean toward. So the topic for today's video is going to be Billy Joel. And who better than my own Uptown Girl to talk about 5 great covers of Billy Joel. Now, I think when I came into this series, I started it with doing covers that I knew very well, whereas I think you're doing it in a little bit more interesting way than I have. I think like you're finding covers that you didn't know about, right?
Yeah.
And again, I've said on the channel before, when it comes to Billy, when it comes to Elton, Stevie, there's certain topics where I don't even try and approach with you. So I would never come to you and go, this is a good cover of Billy Joel, because you would be like, is it though? Right? But that is a long-winded way of saying that Lauren has 5 great examples from a Billy Joel appreciator, the finest Billy Joel appreciator I know, of 5 great covers for just from the artist list for all different reasons.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
This is wildly all over the place, and that speaks to what Billy Joel's music is, right? So the first one is the song "Lullaby, Goodnight, My Angel" by Celine Dion, and
I wanted to get that in before you did.
Yeah, you have to. So yeah, this particular cover, it's a lot slower than the original, and this song is already slow. She just Celine's it up, basically. She turns it into even more of a lullaby than lullaby.
Yeah, which is cool. I don't mind, like we've recently, you and I were off topic of this video, we're talking about when people rework their own material, and I don't mind that a lot of times, but I really don't mind it when someone else reworks someone's material for a good, and like you said, I know Celine Dion can be divisive, so when you say she Celine's it up, it's like if you're watching this video and you don't like Celine Dion, then probably don't go look this up.
Right.
But if you lean toward liking Celine and you like Billy and you haven't heard it, definitely go check it out.
Yeah.
The next one is one that you just played for me the other day, and it is so good.
It is so good. This knocked my socks off. It's Ronnie Spector and the E Street Band doing "Say Goodbye to Hollywood." There is nothing more perfect than this. You know, now like in retrospect, thinking back to Billy Joel's original of this song, like it absolutely needed to be done by Ronnie Spector.
Yeah. I know how that. This isn't on your list, and it's the most shooting at a fish in a barrel as far as Billy Joel covers goes, but Garth Brooks and Shameless.
Oh yeah.
Like when you hear the Billy Joel version and then you hear the Garth Brooks version, you're like, are you sure that wasn't written for Garth? Which it absolutely was not. You know, but when you hear this, you're like, are you sure that wasn't written just for Ronnie Spector to come along and do it?
Yeah. And it's pretty straightforward. You know, you've got, the big man doing his thing on sax behind her amazing vocal on this. And then at the end, she does some, trademark O's like Ronnie Spector does in the outro of the song, which it just totally needs. I love it.
Which is rad. Yeah. The next 2 that you have on the list are 2 different ones that I feel are great singers, and definitely both ladies know their way around a pen too. And to me, that is different. I don't mean any disrespect toward any artists who maybe only get known for like a cover of someone else, right? When someone's already known as a great songwriter or a great singer, and then they have they don't have too much of an ego to where they can then appreciate someone else's songwriting.
Yeah.
And the next one that you have from Joan Baez. Joan is, for 50 years has been known as one of our great artists. So for her to come down and cover Billy Joel is a big deal. Huge
deal. Yeah. So Joan Baez has an amazing cover of Goodnight Saigon. And, I came home from the grocery store the other day and I was playing the song in the car and I was like, this made me cry.
Yeah.
This made me cry.
Yeah.
And
we always put the links to the songs in the description, but just so you know, this one is Cry at a Stoplight good.
Yeah.
So we need to come up with a board.
Where is this on the stoplight crying meter? Yeah. What she does vocally with this, like, completely blew me away. And then you kind of think about, like, when Joan Baez was coming up, it's like the height of, like, the late 60s, the height of Vietnam and all that. That's what this song is about. And she doesn't. The song is written from a male perspective, and she doesn't do that thing where she changes, pronouns or anything like that. She's just singing it. And she does some interesting little things with the melody in some parts that are different from the way Billy did it, but that's what made me cry, because I was like, it was unexpected, and I'm like, oh, nice. Okay, yeah, it's so fantastic.
So the next one is another famous singer, great songwriter, a woman who is, depending on when this video comes out, depending on how our schedule goes, either will have just or is about to release a whole record of covers. But she's been doing for years little covers here and there. Dolly Parton.
Yes. Dolly Parton does a really interesting cover of Travelin' Prayer, which, full disclosure, Travelin' Prayer is not one of my favorite Billy Joel songs. I'm just like, it's fine. It's like, it's good. But man, this Dolly Parton, this is how this song is supposed to be.
Right.
It starts off like real slow bluegrass, and then it just kicks in, and it's a floor stomper.
Right on. The last one that you're going to share is a swing-ish cover by an artist who I feel people either hear these type of covers and they think, oh, that's someone just trying to cash in, or they feel that like, oh, that artist probably likes that too. This, to me, for whatever reason, reads as I think this artist really likes this song.
Mm-hmm. I think,
I think it's an honest cover. I don't think it's, if you were going to do a swing cover of Billy Joel, there are a lot more ways to go commercial than this song.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So Paul Anka does a fabulous swing cover of I Go to Extremes, which there are so many Billy Joel songs that lend themselves to swing.
And would be bigger hits of Billy's than this. I mean, I know I Go to Extremes was a hit, but
yeah,
there are bigger hits.
There are bigger, seriously, you want to do swing, take anything off of the 52nd Street album, not I Go to Extremes. But yeah, it's just so fun.
Yeah, it's a so good, fun, honest cover.
Yeah, very authentic.
Yeah, it comes off to me as he loved this song and wanted to do a different take on it. So this young lady knows a ton about Billy Joel, and so these are 5 recommendations from her of if you like Billy Joel songs, covers of his work that she thinks that you'll love. So we always say in these videos, like, hey, use the links in the description to listen to the covers. Drop them below. Let us know. To me, the first one I would always say is the most obvious one, Shameless by Garth Brooks. But if you have other options, she's always looking to hear covers of artists that she loves. So please drop those in the comments below. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.